Hi guys, Assalamualaikum, Nadia right here. I am SKIPPYSKITTLE on Instagram. So today I have another video for you, and it's already March. I know I've been like quiet and not making videos and all that kind of thing because I was just focusing on me. So now I'm back. I want to make something about a spiritual content for now, since it's already Rajab in the Islamic calendar. So I thought that I will do some Quran journaling flip, because I've been making this since 2018, but I've never have done like a flip through, like all in depth and like explanationing on that. So that's what I'm gonna do today, and I hope that you guys are actually waiting for this video, and also, you know, you want to know. Let's just start. And so this is the way on how I Quran journal. So I have my Quran. And then I will have this translation, and I've been like searching high and low for this. Oh, it's called the Quran, and I got it. I will leave the link down in the description if you guys want. I probably think it's already on Shopee, because that moment of time I couldn't find this. Then I saw Ilyana. She's one of our Prana girls, and I saw her using this Quran as the translation and all, and it's all in English. Obviously you could find translation MPH, popular, but most of them are in Bahasa Melayu. So yeah, so I was like searching for English translation. So this translation is for me to actually understand more, not just by reciting it in the Quran and then just do not know what's the meaning. So for now, this is the key to actually how to Quran journal. This is my way. So if you have other ways, and if you're watching other videos on how to Quran journal, just follow how are you gonna do it. So basic things, I have my Quran, my translation, and the book itself. You can probably use any notebooks, whatever you have. I just have this. This is a P60, and it came with a subscription kit, and I love P6 because I can write more, not using the A5 size, because A5 is quite big. So I love this size, and it's just perfectly, yeah, perfectly with my size, that I can write more, and also, you know, to write some stuff. Alright, so moving on, I'll just like have this flip. So I'm gonna give you this flip. So what I have inside here, I have this card. Actually, this is in my ODAT. If you have seen my previous video, this is just a card. It's just for remembrance. So for example, anxiety, so I have the Rumi, and I have the translation down there. I have for protection, peace, heart, and then risky, and then remembrance. So I only have this, and I just put it inside the pocket right here. So I have like a bunch of quotes and all that kind of thing. It's not like Islamic related, but it's just for positivity kind of purpose. Like for example, this one, don't wait for opportunity, create it. So it's just like some random stuff right here that I just decorate. And then I've been making this in 2018. It's actually it's like a die cut, but shaker dashboard kind of thing. It's like inspiration from the dashboard, but this is actually a die cut with the shaker thingy, so if you can see. And then it's just the Kaaba right there, and then I just put inshallah one day. So it's just a like focus thing. So around down here I just have a die cut, and this is a sticker. I just put it there. It written down Quran journaling. So this is my book. So right here I have this setup. Is actually based on 2018. I only changed like covers, but yeah, I'm gonna change throughout the year or something. But for now I have all of this. So right here I have the Al-Fatiha, and then this is the first book that I'm going to show you later. And then I have this is actually a index tab for your Quran, but because I was so, I don't know, I just sayang I cannot stick them. It's just from Sticker Ajuma. And then yeah, I've been like hoarding this for a while now, so that's just here. In like they have all this juice for you to label and stuff like that. But yeah, behind right here I have Surah Al-Mulk translation. Yeah, moving on, I only have like some die cuts and all that kind of thing. I just have this image, and then Ayat Kursi, and I just have my name down here. Someone gave it to me, so I'll just put it here. And this is the second book, third book, and then my fourth book. So this is just a dashboard that I made. This is actually a DIY. This pocket sleeve is actually from Daiso. It's a, I think, what size is it? I can't remember. But if you fold it in half, it will be B6. So I just add it in, and then I make it like, because this pocket, sorry, this dashboard, I can change. Yeah. Anyway, so I just have like all the zikr in front right here. Like I said, this is 2018 setup. I just add covers. Probably I'm gonna add more or change the pattern, but for now I'm just gonna stay like that, because I just don't want it to be more I don't know, like I just don't want to add because the main function is about the Quran journaling itself, so I just want to make it minimal, but a little bit of decoration. So this is what I came up with. Yeah, and then the last book that I have like the quote cards and all that kind of thing. She loved life and it loved her right back. Add a little confetti to each day, so I have that right here. So yeah, and then I just have like die cuts right here. I probably don't know what to add more inside, but yeah, this is just a setup of my Quran journaling. So when I started for the 1 whole month, I was reading about paradise, and obviously it was broken down into chapters, right? All of it is not like into the story. It doesn't go into just only one chapter, but you read like the whole Quran of chapters, which is 114. So from there I know that this surah, which is the 4th chapter, Al-Nisa, in this ayat, I get to read about paradise. And that's how, for me, how I Quran journal, which is I also read about the whole, not just about this one ayat, but somehow when that day comes, for example, the 4th day, I get to read about the whole chapter in this book. And also I will recite the ayat after prayer, and from there I know, you know, like, can you imagine sometimes we tend to forget about reading Quran, and when we get to read only one ayah, you want to know more. So that's why I end up reading the whole chapter, like not just one ayah, but I get to read the whole chapter of Al-Nisa. So that's the whole point. to recite and to know about the knowledge, not just recite blindly, but to actually understand why this ayat came down and why is this chapter all about. And you gain a lot of knowledge, like how I gain a lot of lessons, like reading each things. Yeah, so from there I proceed. I still keep on continue to read and so on, because I just don't want to forget. Because if you're a believer, obviously you need to read more Quran and what's Allah saying and all that kind of thing. So yeah, so this is a start. It's a very good start for a beginner like me, and if you are, and this is a very good start. Obviously if you want to read the tafsir, please seek someone like ustaz or ustazah that can help you translate for the exact meaning, because sometimes we could wonder things and then we could end up making assumptions, and that's basically you don't want that. So if you need to clarify, go and clarify with somebody that's have higher knowledge and so on. Okay, so that's just like the 2018, 2019, and now this is the new one, the latest version for 2020. I start again, so it's a weekly Quran thingy. For me, it's not a challenge, it's just making that habit. Yeah, so I started with this. So this isn't, I found this, it's not like based on theme, but if you download Muslim Pro, or what do you call that, and it's an app for you to I use that for like salat timing and for trackers. They also have this Quran inside there that you can read on the go, and then they have translations as well. Also they have this ayat per day, so this is the ayat per day that I written down for the first week that I start in 2020, and then I start again. This is a theme by Mariam Poppins for 2020. It's about prophets, and I'm loving it. I'm starting to read again. First, so yeah, it was great. I could like read again, even though I know it by heart how it goes and all. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep on doing it. That's just how I basically one ayat per day. Okay, so basically my second book is actually about notes, mostly about notes. Yeah, and things that I want to get it done or stuff like that. It's still blank, I haven't write anything yet, so yeah. And then moving on, this is going to be my favorite dua that is like everyone is reciting it. So I created this because I found it online. You can find it on Pinterest. So I have this helpline thingy when you're sad and all that kind of thing. So this ayat will be in here. So that's what my planning about. So let's see how it goes. But I haven't written down anything yet. But it probably it will go in here. Okay, so I have my journal right here. So anything that I was down or feeling really sad that I want to let it out will be in here. I just have a few notes in front, yeah, and that's it. And then yeah, it's gonna be the same book. So the last book that I have, it's called Bismillah, because it is going to be a dua book. So anything that I wanted, anything that I want to dua, I'll write down here. For now I don't have anything because I just printed it out, so obviously I haven't started. but I'll start soon with this and I'll share with you. Obviously Doa is private, but I just want to be transparent with you guys, so that's why I'm going to add stuff right here. So yeah, that's just all about my Quran journaling and Quran book. Like, I call it Faith Iman because it's a daily kind of thing. Also, I have this list which is on how to make Quran journaling. So this is a tip for you that I've written down. It's actually from the internet as well, but this is just what I practice every single day. So firstly, you open your Quran, you pick one ayat, but you can also use this prompt journaling, one day one or two ayat per day. It totally depends on you. And then you read the understanding and its meaning and apply it to your own life. So how you're gonna do it is jot down the ayah in your journal and state the keywords. So example, what's the theme, and then what's your personal action towards that thing. So example, paradise, so you get your reward, and then how you're gonna do it in your personal daily life. And then number 4, acting on the ayat and your mission of the day. So if it's like you want to get into paradise, so these are the rewards that in the Quran stated, so you need to do it. Example, salat, and then do some deeds and whatnot, so track them to make it actually your daily life. And then number 5, you get to, you know, when you're actually making this, okay, when you write it down and you post it up online, like what I'm doing right now, if somebody reads it, it's actually contributing to your deen. And share with your personal lessons. So example, like mine, I'm already sharing with you, which is in our daily life we missed out a lot in the Quran. I'm serious. I haven't, for me itself, this is something that I need to every single day, and I hope that we together will take this lesson and, you know, to actually finish the whole chapters, because we only get to read only like 10% of this Quran in our daily life, and we do not actually make it into action. We just read it and just keep it in my mind, and that's it, right? So that's how actually Quran journaling works. Yeah, so you have an example, your chapter, and then add on to your ayat, and then what's your theme, and then how are you going to do it throughout the day. So this is just an example. You don't really need like this whole book or setup, but if you want to, you can make it your own personal using any books that you have. So yeah, let's start it. And if you guys are making this or actually doing it or inspired by it, let me know in a comment, let me know on Instagram, because I would love to hear your feedbacks. How are you doing it? And you know, let's inspire each other. So yeah, that's just end of my video for my Quran journaling. I hope you guys have a good week, and today is Friday, so Salam Friday for you guys, and have a blessed weekend. Alright, goodbye.